player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Fly.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Johnny Portillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Johnny.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they... Stepping into the box, Luis Dominguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Luis Dominguez.
And a strike called at the knees. Nothing. Digging in, Timothy Jarvis.
Come on, big guy.
The left fielder, Timothy.
Let's go now. One time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but at the plate, Albert Barber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here. In now, Kevin Sanchez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline.
Dig.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defense. Oh, look at this.
So digging in now, Max Moroff.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Max Moroff.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball.
3.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Guadalupe Marte, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Batting sixth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike. Standing in, Eric Silk.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Eric Silk.
And he fouls this one off.
Play ball.
Ryder Jones up next. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Standing in, Johnny Portillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Moving under it, Silk makes the play, 1 away.
Play ball. Wait for your pitch up there.
At the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Dominguez is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Hard. Good job. You squared up on that ball.
Into the box now, Kevin Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kevin Sanchez.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3. Settling in now, Timothy Jarvis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Timothy.
First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning
Hey,
instead of foul ball.
One time. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Taveras on the move. He's there and records the first out. So striding forward now, Guadalupe Marte.
Catcher.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Marte.
Popped straight up. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And he's safe.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch.
Striding into the box, Ryder Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's off the left field wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Now a long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the...
Stepping in, Timothy
Now
Jarvis. He
left
flew
field.
out in his last at-bat.
Jarvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a drive out to the gap in right center.
Nice job.
And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Sanchez. He reached base on an error and later came around to
Play. There you go.
now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Jarvis, base runner at first with one out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dennison takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no error. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Guadalupe Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby. Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits.
Digging in, Eric Sill. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jarvis giving chase.
Relay, 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 relay.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Leading off the inning, James Bach, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, James.
Hit in the air out to left. Jarvis sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Akron jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adam Pletko notches his 3rd win of the year. John Edwards wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the Rubber Ducks, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern
Ladies
League
and
Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Akron... Jorge Torres is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in this last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jarvis is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup.
Striding in, Timothy Jarvis. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up.
Coming to the plate now, Timothy Jarvis. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double. Oh, man, I don't know how that happened.
Coming to the plate again, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
Hey, get your pitch up
Ready
there
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Tavares coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Timothy Jarvis, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
The 0-1 offering.
All right,
bouncer
ease
to
up.
the
You're
left
up.
side.
Put it out.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. Ryder Jones up next. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Ryder Jones.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Reach here, but this gets past him, and this one could be trouble.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year. Digging in the switch hitter, Walter Dennison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a looper to left. Jarvis moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside.
Hey, no one better.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, D-Row, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Akron Rubber Ducks get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Andy McDonald earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. John Edwards closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubber Ducks, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Flying Squirrels of...
See it, drive it.
At the plate, Timothy Jarvis. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Jarvis.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive.
Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hey, your pitch right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Barber has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eric Silk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Silk.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jarvis is there. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Kevin Sanchez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taveras has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now, David Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's one on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there. Now at the plate, James Cuellar.
Second baseman.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Cuellar.
In the air now, out to left. Jarvis has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Striding in once again, Walter Dennison. He singled his last time up.
Dennison.
Jarvis is right there, pulls this one in the air out to left, and that's out number 2. So stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Dominguez, the runner at first.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Hard liner towards short.
Around it, pick up the ball,
sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. Dominguez rounds third and is striding for home. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Man, you smoked that
You know,
thing.
D-Row, in
Attaboy, good
today's
job.
game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Grounded to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of a... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Timothy Jarvis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Rolando Batista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Number 7 is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. DJ Richardson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on... The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the into the box now, Timothy Jarvis. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
No one better. Stay hot. Here you go. Hey, let it rip one time. Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Here it comes.
Get down.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Flaherty, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Got him. Stepping up now, Max Moroff. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors.
Here we go now.
So striding in, Timothy Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jarvis.
High in the air out to center field. Barber will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits with Ready for another chance? Henry Taveras. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone. Ready once again, Timothy Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Come on, big guy, your pitch, huh?
From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Ryder Jones up next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jarvis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Come on. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Ryder Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the air now, out to left. Jarvis is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. 4-2 the final score today. The Richmond Flying Squirrels took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Luis Barrios earns his first win of the season. Arturo Barrios struck out 10 in the losing effort. Carmen Rodriguez hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com. Not a lot of fireworks, but that...
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Clevenger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Clevenger.
High and deep to left center field. William going back on it to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the...
Leading up for the Clippers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Bobby.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. So coming to the plate, Stephen Chu. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Stephen Chu.
See you trying,
first
kid.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Play ball.
Into the box, Eric Marcus. And they're runners at the corners now.
The third baseman, Eric.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. This year against right-handed pitching. Stepping into the box, Tyler Naquin. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to... Now in the box, Timothy Jarvis.
The catcher, Timothy Jarvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Clevenger ranging back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game, and he is out on the tag.
Play ball.
Now to the plate, George Silva.
Batting fifth, the catcher, George.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tomas Cedeno, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around. Now at the plate, Dustin Peterson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Really starting to the plate now is the designated hitter, Dawa Lugo. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Let's play ball.
Digging in, Philip Rainey. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Freeman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Let's play ball.
Now batting, Brian Flores.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Brian Flores.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Stepping in, Bobby William. He drew a walk his first time up.
Fielder, Bobby William.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Chu. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Eric Marcus. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Eric.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled.
Your attention, please.
1 pitch. Here we go. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls in his. Digging in, Tyler Naquin.
The batter, the center fielder, Tyler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. Turner. In now, Timothy Jarvis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. So digging in now, number 64. 0 for 1 here in the early going. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at...
Ready for another shot now. Timothy Jarvis already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cedeno on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Derek Madison, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Runs up and gets this one down, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. At the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Jarvis.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Columbus Clippers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeffrey Rodriguez earned his 5th win of the year. Tyson Ross struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Minor League Baseball is live today. Getaway day here in the... Danny Salazar starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on it.
Standing in, Timothy Jarvis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Timothy Jarvis.
Let it fly.
He's
Let's
set
go.
and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. And particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
Take a look.
Not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
At the plate, number 64. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Lined into left center.
Get out.
And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Ground ball left side.
Hold up, right here.
He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. Set to get his day started, William May, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Into the box now, Derek Madison. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. A lot of traffic hitting a base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big...
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Settling in now, Timothy Jarvis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jarvis.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
May moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, William May. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So striding forward now, Timothy Jarvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Cedeno is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Hey, 2 down here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tawn Connors. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Striding into the box, number 75, and they're runners at the corners now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. He'll try to his way on as he gets this one down. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by stepping in. Timothy Jarvis, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. May has a beat on it,
you're going.
The inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no error.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
6-3, the final score today.
Final score
the Mud Hens led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Victor Alcantara with his fourth win this season. Luis Sanchez earns the save. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Indianapolis Indians. Number 65, the right-hander out of Indiana. Striding in, Stephen Chu. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Coming to the plate now, Eric Marcus. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. Comstock is there, and he has it for the out. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. B-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably...
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Digging in, Brian Flores, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Brian.
And they start him with one high and away.
That a boy. Spit on it.
Ready now, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, Timothy.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, that ball was hit
You
hard.
think there's any
Good job.
justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, number 64, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short.
Beat it out, beat it out.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time. Digging in to try it again, Danny Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
The catcher.
First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
This is pulled into right. Kaiser is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we
First
go.
pitch of the at-bat. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in now, Jackie Kaiser.
Now batting. Right field.
Ready with the 0-1. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw.
0-2.
And he is in there.
He's in there.
Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1.
Dig hard,
That's lifted the other way out to
go.
left. Comstock will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
First for the victorious Yankees.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Number 64.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Columbus is out in front, 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Steve Merca. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. But this will get foul for strike. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carmen Fernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on. Striding in once again, Timothy Jarvis.
The catcher.
First delivery to him on the way.
Jarvis.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
Get up.
And that is off the wall in right field.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kramer has a play. He's got it one away. digging in the switch hitter, Philip Rainey, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Philip Rainey.
Right side.
Come on, run it.
To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over.
Come on, baby.
So stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time
Timothy Jarvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs in the inning. Into the box now, Michael Comstock. He got on top of 1 and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Timothy Jarvis. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Columbus took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jeffrey Rodriguez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Caden Letier retires the side to hammer down the save, his 14th.
2 hours and 39 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A Memorial Day get-together for you. Billy Costello, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Let's roll 2.
Set to get his day started, Michael Comstock. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike called, now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on. Stepping up now, Pablo Reyes. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And this one gets away. Is not close as he... So striding in, Timothy Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, baby, square it up.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kramer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready for another chance, Timothy Jarvis. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Back up the middle.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. One there. On to first. A double play. Ready once again. Carmen Fernandez.
Number 6. Carmen.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on. Coming to the plate now, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Jarvis.
Grounder down the line at third. Moran comes up with it. And there's out number 2. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Clippers get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Phil Maton claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB, determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Columbus Clippers and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Into the box, Stephen Chu. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball. So coming to the plate, Eric Marcus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup here to start things out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And he waves at a curveball there. No ball. From the stretch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's Now in the box, Timothy Jarvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jarvis.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Hey, wait on that thing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
Hey, stay hot, huh?
The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first.
Run it out!
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the... Now to the plate, Kurt Bailey.
Batting sixth.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on. Stepping into the box, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Digging in, number 64. He drew a walk his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's... Now batting, Alexi Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Alexi Rodriguez.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. O'Connor stands at first with one out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
One out, one out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Two gone.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
Stepping in, Kurt Bailey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eldon Lind. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. It is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wait.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball.
Ready to take his hacks again, Timothy Jarvis, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Yeah, great job right there.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard-hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping into the box, number 64. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. McMahon over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Next will be the designated hitter, Bryant O'Connor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That's a strike to throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them like professionals are supposed to.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the international. David Hess will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Timothy Jarvis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he
high and deep to right center. Gutierrez racing back to the track, and the runner will score from second. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me, because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive
He's
it right
set
there.
the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Timothy Jarvis. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Digging in, Kurt Bailey. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike called. Now to throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. Digging in once again, Steve Wilkerson. And their runners at the corners now. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So digging in now, Timothy Jarvis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Ready for another shot now. Timothy Jarvis. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, right like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
In now, number 64. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
Standing in, Philip Rainey. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Keep it going.
He's set the 0-1.
Come on, you're scoring.
Drifting just beyond the infield. McMahon is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Columbus hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Walter Chen gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Caden with the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Clippers, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jalen Beeks out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second.
Get here.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
At the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Come on, Biggin. Stay hot up there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months?
Into the box now, Timothy Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Chu on second. Naquin on at first with nobody out. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Grounded
All right,
back
you're
up
here,
the
you're
middle.
here, you're here.
Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing.
At the plate, Gary Riley. 0
Now
for 1 for him here in this
baseman,
one.
Gary Riley.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Still only one out in the inning.
Infield.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
One down, one down.
Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are standing in Timothy Jarvis.
Catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jarvis.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeVore moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now Timothy
One
Jarvis.
time, here we go.
Timothy Jarvis.
Here's the first pitch to him.
D-Rod.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
3 runs already home here.
Hey, see it, drive it right back at the pitcher, huh now?
The next 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. DeVore is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Timothy Jarvis. First offering on its way.
Jarvis.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Settling in now, number 64. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Striding into the box, Philip Rainey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's no runs on 2 base hit. Stepping in, now Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try.
In to score, the runner from third.
Nice shot, nice shot.
And he's safe.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Coming to the plate now, Philip Rainey. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Rainey.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is 13-8. The final score in this one. The Columbus Clippers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Billy Costello earns his first win of the season. Jalen Beeks permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort.
And we remind you to please drive home safe.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the set to get his evening at the plate started. Gary Riley batting just a notch below 300 so far in the season. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw, in fact. Striding in, Timothy Jarvis. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Jarvis.
Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, stay hot now.
Hit hard on the ground at first.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along.
That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. At the plate, Philip Rainey. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 3-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. DeVore moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A bouncer up the middle. And there's their first hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shot.
Hey, like you can,
digging in to try it again, Timothy Jarvis. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Now hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2.
Here we go.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit softly
All right,
to
make
third.
a turn. Find it. Find it.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit. No error. Digging in, Timothy Jarvis coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. Grounded up the first baseline.
Come on,
and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Let it fly,
now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Timothy Jarvis.
He's set and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. William, the runner at third. Chu over at second. Marcus is over at first with 1 away. Hit hard up the middle.
Right here.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw won't get him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter, the second baseman, Philip Rainey.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 out.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Columbus Clippers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Danny Salazar earns his 5th winner of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Edgar Gutierrez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Quisenberry, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better.
Digging in now, Elias Richmond. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has...
Now at the plate, Tawn Connors, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Let's play ball. Heat thing.
Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Into the box now, Timothy Jarvis is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Pick up the ball.
But
Stay
that'll
right
be
here. Stay
off
right
the
here on
wall
the
in
bag.
right
On the
center.
bag.
Naquin ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job. He squared up on that ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 64. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left.
Fall in.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 4 hits. Digging in and looking for more, Timothy Jarvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, let it fly right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castilla is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dawa Lugo. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders. And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Timothy Jarvis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
popped straight up, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Columbus Clippers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Omar Aponte wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Caden Letier records the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Jeffrey Rodriguez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. So striding in, Timothy Jarvis, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
What a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
That's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping up now, Timothy Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave it.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field.
All right, hold up.
That'll be off the right field wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he'll get in there safely. Stepping up to the plate, number 64. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
64.
Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Freeman.
Hey, wait for your pitch up there, huh?
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
The left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby William. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Now the 2-0.
Okay,
pitch
stand up, stand up,
inside
stand
the
up.
throw.
Rio.
And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down and he is out at third. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Timothy Jarvis, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Ready for another chance, Timothy Jarvis. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Rainey leads off first with one away.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here it comes, 0-2. He pulls this one into right. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Cedeno is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Hitter, Mike Freeman.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Clevenger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Clippers hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jeffrey Rodriguez earns win number 7 on the season. Blaine Hardy couldn't escape the
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Norfolk Tides and the Columbus Clippers.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Kenny Cabrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. That's lifted the other way out to left. William comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this club going to need to focus on this? Next will be the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Come on, big dog, stay hot.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
Into the box, Terrence McMahon. He singled his last time up. Comes set and the 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on. Ready once again, Jerome McGinnis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. Ball's there, and he is out at third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Timothy Jarvis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Drives it out to deep right center field. Gutierrez ranging back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. Just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
The second baseman.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Lint. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a... Coming to the plate now, Timothy Jarvis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Jarvis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's a run on 2.
Got one down now.
In the box, Alexi Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So coming to the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Now to the plate, number 64. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Columbus Clippers came through late, taking. Omar Aponte wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Caden Letier closes the door for the save, his 18th.
9 minutes.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series. Digging in, Bryant O'Connor. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Number 31.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Stepping into the box, Timothy Jarvis. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early to give this offense a chance to right itself. They can't continue to be playing from behind consistently right out of the gate.
Lint is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Stepping in, Timothy Jarvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease. Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. Oof.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jerome McGinnis. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Nick Woods under it.
Take it. 2.
He's got it 1 away.
Cut it. Cut hold.
Now at the plate, Eldon Lint. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Naquin. 2 gone.
And no runner. Eat it.
Now batting, Timothy Jarvis. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Timothy Jarvis will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, you can do it. No
Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Columbus Clippers get their 20th home win this year. Number 65 notches his third win of the year. David Hess was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Please drive home safely.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Columbus Clippers.
Let's play ball.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Chu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stephen Chu.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In now, Kurt Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Wings, the second baseman.
Now a fastball to start things out.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start. So digging in now, Timothy Jarvis, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here comes the first pitch.
All right, make a turn. Find it. Find
into
it.
the corner.
On the back. Find the ball. Find the ball.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row.
Nice hit.
As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy. Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout.
All right, hold on, right here, right here, right
here. Not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come.
The tag's there, and he is out. A triple play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Timothy Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Digging in, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Mejia aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Timothy Jarvis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jarvis.
Drilled to first.
Dig.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Red Wings used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Andres Tejada earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire... Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the international... Standing in, Timothy Jarvis. And they're runners at the corners now.
Timothy Jarvis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Oh, man, you smoked that one. Good job.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Guillermo Mejia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a... At the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
The catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Come on now, 1 time.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Standing in, number 64. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 64.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard.
Dig. Run it out.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there.
All right, hang on, right here.
To make that play.
To second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. At the plate, Mike Freeman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mike Freeman becomes the first out of the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Corey. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Bobby Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases.
Come on, big guy. See you
ready for another shot now. Timothy Jarvis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Attaboy.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
All right, hold up.
There.
Good job.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Damian Karen, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chu is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Ehire Adrianza. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on. Settling in now, Timothy Jarvis. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Jarvis.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Hard hit ball to second.
Dig, get it up.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Martin Prado now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And there he goes towards second. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw, in fact. Striding in, Timothy Jarvis. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, no one better right here. Here we go. Ducks on the pond. Let's get it done.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Clippers rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Billy Costello earns the win, his second. Caden Letier hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Clippers, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Columbus Clippers and the Rochester Red Wings. Number 80 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Hey, stay hot now.
The 0-1 on its way. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. Ready now, Timothy Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nice hit, big guy.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Number 64.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Hey,
we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Philip Rainey, he went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone!
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you can. So
we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Stepping in, Timothy Jarvis, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Jarvis.
0-1 the count. Hit to third. Karen scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Gary Gall.
The right fielder, number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now at the plate, Timothy Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air out to left. Corey will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-3 the final score today. The Clippers wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Danny Salazar earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Caden Letier earns the 22nd. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious